So I'm going to show you some licks, but like I always say, you know, just don't learn these licks. I'm going to show you the arpeggios, what the intervals are, the scales we're taking them from, so you could use these and apply these across all your playing. You just don't want to learn licks, then you'll just have a pocket full of licks. What good is that? You want to learn from the lick. I say that a lot, but it's so important, you know? And all these licks we're going to play in the key of B minor. Okay, now obviously you can take these licks and just move them around in different keys and practice them in other jam tracks. Here's the first lick at regular speed. Now slow it down a little bit. So lick 1, I'm here on the B note on the 7th fret, and you're going to play a minor 7th arpeggio first. Minor 7th arpeggio is root, flat 3rd, 5th, flat 7th. So a 7th fret low E string, then with your pinky catch the 10th fret low E string, 9th fret A string, and 7th fret D string. That's your minor 7th arpeggio. Root 3rd, root flat 3rd, 5th, flat 7th. Then slide up a whole step with that first finger. We're going to do the same thing again. Root, flat 3rd, 5th, flat 7th. So with that first finger, you're on that 9th fret D string, pinky 12th fret D string, 3rd finger 11th fret on the G string, and your 2nd finger can play that A note, which is at the 10th fret on the B string, and then on the B, 12th fret would actually be the rest of the arpeggio on the B string, so you get this slow. I start moving it up, so go with, leave your 2nd finger, play that B string, 12th fret, then 1st finger, 14th fret on the B string, and I play this little piece of the B minor scale. On the B string, the 14th, 15th, and 17th frets, and the exact same frets on the high E, 14, 15, 17. So you get this so far. And I think that's a good switch when you switch fingers. When you go from that 2nd finger to 1st finger for that piece of that B minor scale. And then all I did was this little tapping lick where I'm tapping the B note on the 19th fret of the high E, then pulling off those 3. Pull down, pull down, pull down. So you're playing those same 3 high notes as the B minor scale. Just work up the speed. So it's tap, pull down, pull down, pull down. Like a 4-note little riff. I did it 3 times, and then the last time I hit it, and then I slid up a whole step to the C sharp, to that 2nd, and then slid back. You're not going to hear it as much without some gain on there. And then after I slid up and back, I ended on the B note. So here's a whole lick slow. Here's the 2nd lick. And slowed down, the 2nd lick. Now here's the 2nd lick. You're going to play that minor 7th arpeggio again. Now when you get up to the D string, add the 9th in, because this is where we're going to stack the minor 7th arpeggio with this minor 9 arpeggio. So it looks like this, minor 7th arpeggio. Now add that 3rd finger on that C sharp note, 11th fret D string. Then pinky, same thing on the D note, D string, 12th fret. Then 3rd finger, 11th fret G string. 2nd finger, 10th fret B string. 1st finger, there's that 9th again on that C sharp. High E string, 9th fret. I like ending on that 9th too. Sounds real jazzy. And then all I did up top was I played this. I went to that flat 2, that passing note. It kind of slid back and forth between that on the high E string, 9th and 8th frets. lick sounds like this. Here's the third lick. Here's that third lick slowed down. Playing a little B minor triad, 12th fret on the B string, and then that's the B note, and then we'll get in the D note on the 10th fret high E, and F sharp on the 14th fret of the high E. And then when you come down, grab with your first finger that 11th fret on the G, and then the D note, 12th fret on the D string, so you get this so far. So I was pulling it off like 4 times. I slid into it actually. Then from here, slide back like into B minor pentatonic box kind of shape, which is at the 9th fret on the D string, 7th fret D string, and then this little blues run, 9, 8, 7 on the A string. You slide back to the 5th fret on the A string, then 7th fret on the E string, that's the B note. Then I slide from the 5th, 7th, 5th on the A. And then harmonic, pinch harmonic, low E string, 7th fret. So that last part. So you kind of get this. You know, just because they're arpeggio licks, sometimes people think because, you know, you're playing arpeggios, they think, oh, you have to sweep them or you have to play them lightning quick. No, I'll play them in this progression, and I'll play them a few different ways, and I'll even play them slow, and you'll hear they sound cool. So just don't think that you have to play arpeggios fast. It's not the case. And also don't think you always have to go, you know, right from the root flat third, you know, 5th, flat 7th. You can mix those up and you get different sounds. You don't always have to take the arpeggio from top to bottom. And in fact, I don't recommend doing that all the time, because just like you don't play a scale from top to bottom, good arpeggio playing mixes in arpeggios with scale notes and licks and whatnot, and that's what it's all about. And I laid down a little B minor progression with the chords B minor to A major to G major. We're in the key of B minor, so instantly you know you could use B minor, pentatonic, and blues over all the chords all day long. Will sound great. And as far as soloing over all the chords, because there's no 4 major chord or 2 minor chord, you can use the B natural minor scales, B Aeolian mode, over all the chords, and it'll sound great. And or you could solo independently over each chord. You have to get creative with it, let your ear guide you, but sometimes these arpeggios with the added intervals sound really nice over your, you know, stock minor or stock major chords or minor 7th chords or major 7th chords, you know. But it adds that little extra flavor, that little extra note or two, that texture, which is kind of like, ooh, I call them head turning notes. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, what was that note there? That was a cool note. What's he gonna do with that thing? Ooh! What's he gonna do with that thing next? That sounds kind of cool. tones, land on those strong notes, those roots, those, you know, flat thirds if it's minor, you know, flat sevenths if it's minor seventh or dominant seventh, you know, fifths, always a great landing note. And develop your ear and really let your ear guide you.